Hi, good evening everyone. So let's move on to class. So last class we had discussed right. So how to create your own Docker image once a Docker image is ready, and how to push your Docker image to your hub.docker.com. So already this is the public and private repository already know. So if you don't have account, just create the account hub.docker.com, and just already if you have username password, you can log in and just enter your username. And yesterday we pushed one image, right? See here. So this is my register name and this is my image name, and the tag name is so my tag name is just I given. If you want to see tag name, this is my tag name. This is my tag name. This is the pull command. So first let me check it. So whether it is our pulling or not. So sudo -i and so docker images, and we have images, right? So docker ps-a. I don't have anything. Let me delete all these things. Docker rmi, and so dollar. I'm going to pull my yesterday I pushed one image, right? That image I am trying to pull it, whether it is working or not. So docker so images. No, this is it here. Okay. Docker rmi. What is the command if you want to remove all images? Uh, dollar docker images aq. I think this is no need, right? Docker images cannot forced images has been removed directory. Okay. Docker rmi. I have only three, right? So just copy this one, paste it, and copy this one, paste it, and copy this one. I think there is dependency, so that is the reserve problem. Unable to delete. Okay. Conflict. So two already conflict is there. Let me remove one. Mm, mm, all are conflict. That is Docker PRU, and Docker is running or not? I think Docker is running only. I can see all images. Now these are the Docker RMI space I am giving, and paste it. And what is the tag name? To what is the tag name? Okay, same Docker 9.1 also. Okay, Docker images. So one image gone. Docker RMI. I don't want this also. Remove this image. Anyway, two gone, right? Now Control C. Mm, paste. It is not copying. Docker RMI. Paste it. Delete image has a force dependency. So I am using -f. There is one more dependency, right? Remove that one. This is 9 colon 1 also. Now it is deleted. Now there is the dependency. That is the problem. We are unable to delete. Now Docker. Okay, leave it. Now this is not a problem, right? Now try to pull it. try to pull the image. Yesterday already I pushed this image. Whether this image is properly working or not. See here, copy this one. So anyone tried, guys? Docker, same command only. So if you want to pull that image, so just pull it, Docker pull, and my register name and image name and tag name. So now see here, now Docker image is ready. Just check it whether we can able to create container or not. So this is the my image. Now how to create container? Docker run -d -p. I am giving a port number just 8080. Anyway, I don't have any container, right? Same container, and so give this image ID. Give this image ID. Show image ID. That's it. Now no matching. What is this error response? Unable to find the user dev apps. Maybe in the user right now I don't have cat space etc slash pass wd. Which user I used? Dev apps on, right? We need to add user also. I did some mistake. Cat space docker file. So here a user, right? And we need to add this user to group also. What is the command? How to add that users and all? So we need to run this command. In document already we mentioned. If we have, just refer it. So this is right. User mode. We need to add this command also. User mode docker. Which user you want to execute? We need to run this command also. Otherwise it won't work. So earlier before creating image, we need to run this command also. User mode -a g. -a means all, g means group. I am adding my user to docker group. We need to execute this command. Okay, so might be I missed this command yesterday. Just try to execute this command and create it, or else I am using so that old image, same purpose, same only. Let me check. Already old image is available, right? See here, this is Maven web application, Tomcat, June web apps, whatever you want. So we can pull and we can create the container. It will work. So here no problem. If you want to download, if you want to pull, we can pull it. But anyway, it is not working, and I need to modify again re-upload it. So these are the working image. So if you want to, we can use these all images, any image. These images already running in my account. These all are the public. See here, public means anyone can pull it. Public means anyone can pull it, and so we can pull this image and we can create containers. But real time all are private. Right? Private means only authorized people, only who have access. So that people only. If public means there is no security, right? So that is the reason in organization level, 100% we are maintaining private only, but in practice level, mostly we are using public only. So anyone can, if you want to, we can pull my image. If you want to, we can pull my image. So that is the reason here, my repositories all are only public, but also we need to pay some amount. For private and all, we can create only 2 or 5 repositories. I forgot that count. We cannot create more than 5 or 2 private repositories. But if you install enterprise edition, and so they will charge some and we need to pay, and we can create multiple private repositories. That is depends on project only, you don't worry. Okay, but practice purpose mostly we are using public only. So now right, so how to create container and how to delete containers, stop and all everything, I hope everyone know now. So there is one more important concept available here. So Docker volume concept. So if you see here, so Docker volume concept. Now I created container, right? So I created container and I am deleting container, and how to maintain the data. Now see here, I want to copy. If you want to copy any file from local host to your container, which command we are using, guys? Which command we are using? If you want to copy, today or yesterday they asked. So how to copy file? How to copy file for running container? So how to copy file from so container. If you want to copy container, any file, what is the file? Any file, what is the syntax? I want to copy one file from host to container. What is the command, guys? Docker cp. You know, right? Docker cp command. Marchikunnara? Docker cp and
source
file
root.
name and container path. File name. So last interview also one guy asked. So they had already they created one container, and so they need to copy file. So copy file from local to container cp, and same way. And so here so there is a one concept is that Docker volume concept. So Docker so volume concept. Okay. So first we try to understand what is volume. So first we need to understand, right? So what is Docker volume? Interview also many people asked so Docker volume. So Docker volume is nothing but right? See, volumes are see prepared mechanism for persisting data generated by and used by the Docker containers. So for example, in I created container. In container, I configure many files. I have some configuration files and I updated some files. Suddenly if container deleted, if container crashed, how to maintain that data also in our right persist data in our local host. In our that is one volume concept is there in Docker, and we are maintaining this data under this particular path. So mostly see here volumes are easier to backup, like backup. Right? Backup means so I need that files. I created container. In container I have many configuration files. Suddenly container gone means we cannot get it, right? Again we have to configure all these steps and all. I don't want like that. So I want to take like backup or so migrate then so bind mount. I want to maintain those information in my value. And also you can manage volumes using Docker CLI command line interface. And volumes work on both the Linux machine as well as Windows containers also. Wherever we want we can use it. Volumes can be more safety shared among multiple containers. If we create a volume path, if we create one path, this path we can share multiple containers also. This is very simple concept only. So try to understand. So now I'm going to create one volume. Okay. So this is like backup. We are maintaining one folder. This path we can share to multiple containers. Even container deleted, your data is safe. So this is my volume. This is my volume path, and so I am maintaining. I am giving this path to all containers. So in so here entire data available here only. So this is my backup data. Like this is actual persistent data, piece of data. Okay. So this is the backup. So now this path I am attached to this container, this container, this container. Some important files and all we are maintaining only particular path. Here also we are giving a container path. Same here also we are mentioning container path, and here also we are maintaining container path. Simply if you want to understand, this is the one path, container path. In some case, unfortunately, my container was deleted or crashed. It is deleted. So what about my data? Here I have some configuration files. So here I have configuration files, some data and all. Okay. So this data and all it is available here only. It is available here only. In this path only available. So even this container. Again, if we create container, this data is available same path, same configuration and all. Same path, same configuration and all. So that case mostly we go for so Docker volumes concept. So interview also many people they asked what is Docker volumes and what is the main purpose. So what is the main purpose, guys? Volumes are easier to backup, like that is persist your data. Even container loss, container deleted. So how to handle our data, how to maintain our data. Now see here, New volumes can have their own content pre-populated by the container. Volumes on the Docker desktop have much higher performance than bind mount volumes. So there is two types of volumes available. That is, one is a bind mount and that is a volume. There is a bind mount also, one volume is there. We'll see this and later. Now got it? So why you go for Docker volume and all? So backup or persisting your data permanently in our host machine. That is your volume path. So that case mostly we go for this one. And so if you want to create any volumes, now observe here. Now I am in so Docker. Now see here. So Docker. So already recent commands and all already we written here. If you want to see, this is the default path. This is the default path. cd space where lib Docker. This is the installation, right? So this is the default installation. See, Docker volumes are stored part of the host file system, which is managed by the Docker. So this is the default path. If you want to check, so where is volume path and all? So variable lib Docker volume. Now see here. So variable lib Docker volume. cd slash cd slash variable lib slash Docker. So under we can there is a one directory. See here volumes. This is the one directory. So this is the default directory name, guys. So volumes. So go on here volumes. If you go here and here we can see, so these are the default some data and all available. Okay, right now I didn't create any volumes and all. And if you want to create so if you want to create any volume, so this is a command. If you want to create any volume and if you want to see the volume list, what are the existing available volumes and all, if you want to see, this is the docker volume ls. What is the command? So docker volume ls. Now see here. So these are the local volumes. See driver names and volume name. So these are the so default. Now if you want to create anything, if you want to create any volume, so if you want to create so any volume, if you want to create any volume, and so this is the syntax. So what is the syntax? Docker volume create and volume name hyphen volume name, whatever you want we can give. Now see here docker create, okay, volume and hyphen name, and we can give for example I'm giving a DevOps. What is syntax? Volume docker volume create daemon from full access denied, repository does not exist, may require docker login. What command is it? Docker login on, right? So docker volume ls. Okay, so docker create volume and volume name also DevOps. Unable to find image. There is something wrong. Volume exist. Docker sudo. Okay. So Docker login. This is not. This is not mandatory. Okay, check it. Okay. Docker volume ls. So Docker create volume volume name so DevOps. Something modified. I don't. Docker is sudo. Access denied, request and resource is denied. Repository does not exist in the my required Docker login. Okay. Mhm. So Docker, let me uninstall it. How to uninstall? So m mm, remove remove Docker hyphen I. So now check it. I think something goes wrong. That is the reason I uninstall it. Now I don't have anything. Let me reinstall it. Okay. So m install Docker hyphen y. Okay. Now Docker systemctl enable Docker systemctl enable Docker and systemctl status Docker. These are same common commands only. Okay, it is running, right? Inactive. Now how to start it? So start the Docker. Start Docker. Now it is okay. Now check it. Status. Now active. Now check it. There is something. We did something. That is the problem. It is crashed. Okay. Now Docker images. Okay. Again, it is pulling same images only. Now Docker volume ls. Now Docker volume. Docker create volume and a volume name. Okay. So we can use multiple ways, or if you want to, we can check official. This is right volume. How to create volumes and all commands also we can see here. What is syntax they updated or not? Docker service create. Okay. Docker volume create. So Docker volume create and volume name. So DevOps. So now it is created. But earlier here we updated same one, right? Docker volume create. Earlier, which command I given? Docker create volume or Docker volume create? Hello?
Docker create volume.
Okay, okay. I given
Earlier.
reverse, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, but no one is updated. Okay. So,
I am.
Docker volume ls. Okay. So, now anyway, see here, DevOps also, this is your volume name. So, default, if you create any volume, now what is the default path? cd slash variable slash lib slash docker slash volumes. This is the default path, guys. So now we can see your volume name. What is my volume name? This and all default files, leave it, don't touch, don't do anything. And this is my volume name. If you go this path, cd space devapps, under we can see one file underscore data. Now got it? Cd space underscore data underscore data. So this is actual path. Now this is your volume full path. See here, variable lib docker volumes devaps underscore data. So that is your path. Now, if we come to here, now I created volumes and all, and everything working fine. Now, so how to attach this volume to your container? How to attach this volume to your container? So if you want to attach, if you want to attach, this is the command docker run -it container and -v. See here, -v is nothing but volume, and this is your volume name, and this is your container path. Now this is your container path. Now try to understand only. maximum 4 commands only. Now see here, cd space one more. Now, so now Docker. Now let me create one container. Docker Docker images. Do you have any images? I don't want that servers and all. Anyway, I'm going to create so one Ubuntu container. So Docker run -it. Docker run -it. What is the same command? Hyphen hyphen v volume. And so what is this name? What is the name? Which name I given here? DevOps, right? Colon and container. Container I want to create c underscore DevOps. I'm giving c underscore DevOps. Now this is the syntax. Very simple only. Now see here, Docker run -it. This is the container name. This is the optional only. And if you want to, we can create it. So if you want to, we can create it. Whatever you want, we can create it. Okay. So now see here -v and metadata. Here I given some name metadata, and this is your container path, and this is your volume path, guys. This is your left side is nothing but volume path, and this is your container path. And from which image you want to create container? Which image you want to create container? Which image you want to create? From Ubuntu only I want to create container. Anyone any doubt here?
Yeah, C means C underscore means
We can give any name. That is I given C means
okay.
container. I given name like
Okay.
C. Any name we
Okay.
can give, not
I
only
thought
C.
that actually C means our
No, no,
I
no.
think
This is my
drive.
container. C means
Okay.
container. We can give test also. Whatever name we can give,
Okay.
that is your wish. Okay.
Yeah, understood.
And
Okay.
space and image name Ubuntu. Image name is Ubuntu. Now got
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Now see here. Now container is created. Now if you go here, this path it is created automatically. This is our container path. Now check it here. Test underscore DevOps. Now folder is created, right? Directory. Got it or not? Now do we have anything here? No. అర్థమవుతుందా? So this is your container path. This is I given container path, right? So same it directory is created. Now let me create one file. Touch space. Touch space. I'm giving also, for example, devops.txt. Devops.txt. ops.txt. This is very simple. Now I created. Now one file is created container. Now let me come outside this container. Control PQ. Control PQ ls. Where is that path, guys? Go to that path. Where is volume path? cd slash. So did I create in my volume path?
No.
Now I am creating one more file here. Touch space. touch touch space. For example, I am giving a sample.txt. I created where? Volume or container?
Do.
Now volume only, right? This is my volume path.
Yeah, value. Oh, yeah.
Volume path. Now this is the right replication. Right, automatically it is displaying a container path. Now see here how to connect container docker ps-a. Now observe here, this is my container. Now connect this container docker exec -it container id, and go and check whether this file is available or not. Space /bin/bash. Now ls. Now cd space test. Now I created one file in where I created volume. Now that file automatically updated here also. Now got it? Now if we create any file your container volume path, this file automatically reflected in container path also. If we create any file here, automatically this is reflected in volume path also. Now got it, guys? That is vice versa.
Yeah.
Two-way direction. Unfortunately, my container deleted. Now wantedly I am going to delete. Just assume these are my configuration files. These are my some configuration important data. Unfortunately, my container go crashed or deleted. Now see here, I am going to delete my container wantedly. Now see here, Docker ps-a. Now how to remove the container? Docker rm space -f container id. Now even if I delete my container, now data is backup or not? Data is persisting your local or not, your volume or not? Now check it. So now files gone or not? Your data is safe, right? Now do you have that container? No.
No.
Even container is deleted, your data is safe. Now like backup. So that is the main purpose of volume concept. Already we seen, right? So what is the main purpose of volumes? See here, easier to backup. If you remember just one more, that's it. And the volume can be attached multiple containers also. Now this is my volume, right? This volume can attach it to multiple containers. Now see here, shared among multiple containers. If you want to, let me create one more container. Now try to understand. Concept is very simple. Now see here, I am going to create one more container. I am going to create one more container. So now see here, where is that? So this one. See here, mm, this one, right? Now I am going to create one more container. This is my same data DevOps, and this name we can change your wish, guys. For example, this is the C1 container 1. Okay, I created one container, control PQ, and I am going to create one more container. This is the container 2. Now, did I change my volume path or not? I am attaching a same volume path, multiple containers. Now see here, this is the container 3. How many containers I created, guys? 3 containers. Volume is this point I am explaining. Volume can be more safely shared among multiple containers. Volume we can share multiple containers. So this is my volume, right? This volume I shared. How many containers? How many? This is one container. This is one container. 3 times I created, right? Same image. Now 3 containers created. అర్థమవుతుందా శ్రీనాథ్ గారు? సింగిల్ వాల్యూమ్
అర్థమైంది.
ని 3 కంటైనర్స్ కి షేర్ చేశాను. నౌ చెక్ ఇట్ హియర్. Docker ps-a. How many containers I created? See here. This is one, this is one, this is one. Now see if you connect this container, we can see 2 files by default. This is my files, right? Let me create one more container. Touch space. For example, here I am giving a jenkins.txt file. One new file. Where I created, guys? This is the volume path or this is the container path. Now I am in volume path, correct? If you have
Yeah.
doubt, PWD. Now
Value.
let me connect one container. Docker exec hyphen it. What is the container ID? I am going to connect this container slash bin slash bash. Now I connected container. Now here see here where that is created. This is the container 2 actually. Okay. Now go to this directory. cd space container 2 part. Now how many files we can see, guys, here? Anyone guess it? Actually I attached
3 files.
3 files. Now
3
clear,
8.
right?
Yeah.
Anyone any doubt? No. Now here I created one more file. See here, this is a container. Which container? This is 2, right? Container 2.txt. Now control PQ. I am coming outside this container. I am connecting to another container. This container. Now check it. Same command only. Instead of here, I am going to type container ID. Now in this container, how many files we can see? E6. This is my container ID.
4 files.
E6. That's it. cd space This is the container one actually. Okay. Now if you see here, 4 files we can see. Now got it?
Yeah.
That's it. This is very simple concept only. So if you want to backup, if you want to persist your data, if you want to persist a piece of data, so your containers information and all, and that case you should go for so Docker volume concept. Docker volume concept, and how to create a Docker volume, create volume name. And if you want to list the Docker volume ls command, and so remaining part same only. If you want to attach, this is the -v. This is the -v. So this is the -v. Now we have one more. So in case now okay, now we can share multiple containers or container also we can share it. Container also we can share it. That command also written here. So how to share container to container? See here, if you want to share container to container, hyphen volume from, and this is the container name, and this is the from container Ubuntu. So this is a container to container. If you want to share your volume path container to container, that case this is the syntax. Volumes from, and this is the container. From which container? Let me create a same concept. Now already this is the container, correct? This is your container. So in this container, what is the container path? This is your container path. Now control PQ. Okay. Now coming to here, so Docker ps-a. So Docker ps-a. Docker ps-a. Now from this container already volume is attached, right? Now how to attach container to container? This is a command. So Docker run -it volume from, and so what is the syntax? See here, from which container? So what is my container name here? What is my container name? This is my container name. Or we can use container ID also. Or we can give container name. Okay. And so Ubuntu. I am going to create new container. So this is the existing container. And so for this container, already volume is attached. Some path, right? Now I'm going to create new container. Same path it is attached to this container also. Volumes or volume. What is syntax? Volumes, not volume, sorry, volumes. Okay, so volumes from container two. Now see here. Now observe here. Now see here. Automatically for this container, which name you assigned container path, same path it is assigned to new container also. Now check it here. cd space container to ls. Now see here. We can see 4 files. Now got it, guys. So if you want to attach a container to container, this is the syntax. Volumes from. This is the existing container, and I am going to create Ubuntu from new container. Clear? Anyone any doubt?
Yeah. Clear.
That is. Now one more. So what is bind volume? Suppose in case unfortunately your Docker software is removed. So what about my data? So now data is available where, guys? You are taking backup. So now that data is maintaining which folder, which directory? Volume underscore volume. So underscore volume. Your volume is right. This is the path, correct? See here. This is container. Control PQ. Now see here pwd, and this is the path. See here variable lib docker volumes. Under docker your volume is available. In case unfortunately, suppose if I uninstall my docker software, what about my data? Container data. Data is lost, right? What is this path? This is docker installation path. This is up to this home path only. Docker package installation. This is the docker software docker package home path up to this. Suppose if I uninstall docker, we can't see this path. We can't see this path. Now clear? Even my Docker is deleted. I want to maintain my data. I want to persist our data permanently. So that case, there is one more concept available, Docker bind volume. See here, there is the bind mount. We are maintaining this data in our file system, in our host machine. Even my Docker software installed, your data is safe. Your data is safe. Now got it, guys? Anyone, any doubt here? This is very simple concept. Up to Docker is available, we are maintaining Docker volume. Suppose Docker is uninstalled. What about my data? Data is lost, obviously. There is no doubt. I don't want like that. Even package Docker software also uninstalled. How to maintain my data safely? So that case, there is one concept, bind mount. We are maintaining your data in our file system, in our host machine. Clear?
Clear.
So that case, we should go for Docker mount. So how to create a Docker mount? This is the syntax. See here, mount volumes. So now earlier same syntax only. Earlier I didn't give any slash, but if we need to give slash here, we need to give slash here. See here, that is only one changes. Now simply I am going to give now cd. Now see here, I am going to create one path. Now see here, and so now see here, I'm going to create one container, Docker run -it -it-v. Earlier, I didn't give slash. Now I'm giving, see here, this is the backup. I given like backup colon container path. C, C path, container path. Okay. And from which image? Ubuntu image. Let me delete all containers. Docker rm space -f. Confused, right? So Docker ps-aq. I deleted all. Now we don't have any containers. Now Docker ps-a. I don't have anything. Let me create one container. Docker run -it-v, and I am giving a backup. Where it is creating this directory, guys? In our host file. That is our host. C path. I am giving C path and Ubuntu. Remaining story same only. Ubuntu. Now see here, container is created. Check it. This path is created or not. C colon, sorry, ls. See here, cd space C path. Now do we have any files here? No. Now let me create. So touch space and C path dot txt. This is my container name. I created one file. Now this is the container, right? Let come outside the container. Control PQ. I hope everyone know. Now here check it. So where is that directory? Go to root directory. Go to root directory. cd slash cd dot dot ls, and so here we can see that file system automatically created or not. This is not volume path. This is your file system path. Clear, guys? This is not your volume path. Volume path is different, right? Slash variable lib docker volume, under volume your volume name is available. Now just now I created file system. What is my backup? Cd space backup ls. Now see here, file automatically created or not? Sorry, not created. File automatically we can see, right? Srinath garu, clear? This is not volume path. ఈ నేమ్ అనేది ఏంది ఇక్కడ ఫైల్ సిస్టమ్ పాత్.
That's
This one bind mount. Now A1 Docker is uninstalled. Your data is safe. Your data is backup. Now let me create one. Okay. For example, here I am giving also docker.txt where I am creating my file system. Now go to container path, docker ps-a, and also docker exec -it, And so what is the container ID? Click on container ID. Now we can see automatically this path in our container path also, slash bin slash bash. That's it. Now ls cd space c path. So now how many files we can see here? Only one or two?
Two files.
Two files. There is no doubt. This is the now I at this container I attached bind mount. Bind mount means we need to give extra slash only. That's it. Don't confuse here. So here I given right slash. If you give slash means this is the bind mount. If you are not passing slash means this is the volume. That is the only difference. Apart from this remaining story same only. I hope you got it right.
I got it.
This is very, if you give slash, that is the bind mount. If you are not give slash, that is the volume path. Volume, that is your volume. If you give slash means that is your file system, bind mount. Even Docker uninstalled, your data is safe. That's it. Clear?
Yeah.
So that is the volume. In interview also so many people asked so just only 4 5 commands only. Just practice it. So don't think beyond. And if you want to know more about just go through this official website. We can easily understand what is Docker volume. Just at least remember one or two lines. What is the volume main purpose? Why you go for volume concept? Now got it? The main thing is backup, like backup. Okay, even containers deleted, whatever. So if you want to share multiple containers, you can share it. And performance wise also very fast. We can fast, it will read, and we can read and write. There is many advantages available. So these are the main advantages of volumes, and these are the diagram. This is the host file system, this is the volume. Whatever you want we can create. There is multiple hyphen v means verbose mount. There is many ways we can create. Just try to create and check it. Okay, anyone any doubt guys? Even if you have any other third party servers, we can connect with the help of other servers also. We can mount that particular path also. But these things into no one is asking. Simply they are asking what is Docker volume, and so how to attach a volume to container. That's it. And can you attach a single Docker volume to multiple containers? Yes or no?
Yes, we can attach.
Attach. That's it. These are the basic commands, basic syntax. Just try it. Okay. So that's it from my side today. And